Fighters. We are following breaking news out of Boulder, where they've been fighting a fire since right about noon.
Yeah, this being called the Dinosaur fire in Boulder there. You can see the smoke for a few miles. It's burning near NCAR in Boulder, just a couple miles south of CU's main campus and a couple miles south of Chautauqua Park. While there are no evacuation orders in place, there is still an air quality health advisory active right now.
Yeah, they've been using a lot of air support to get this thing take care of it. And 9 News reporter Evan Krugel has been covering the fire since it started. He's joining us from the scene on a hot day. Evan?
It is a hot day, Kim. A lot of work for those firefighters here in Boulder. An evacuation advisory does remain in effect as crews continue to fight this fire. Now, that's not an evacuation notice. It simply means folks who might need a little extra time are being told to get ready in case these flames shift. You can see that fire over my shoulder over NCAR. I can tell you that plume of smoke looks a lot different than it did just a couple of hours ago when we arrived. Take a look at some of this video from earlier this afternoon. We know the first 911 call came in just after 11 o'clock this morning, about 5 hours ago, for reports of a fire on or near a trail west of the NCAR building. That's near the Mallory Caves Trail and Bear Lake Trail. At last check a few minutes ago, it was about 3.5 acres in size, but firefighters say it is moving and growing very slowly. You mentioned how big this fire is, that plume of smoke visible from miles away. Crews have been attacking this fire from the ground and from the air using these helicopters to drop water and retardant on it. At this point, no evacuation orders have been issued. Again, just that evacuation advisory, which urges people with medical conditions or who might need extra time getting out of these neighborhoods in Table Mesa to start getting ready.
I know from a public perspective, I lived here during the Marshall Fire. I know that there's a lot of fear in this community around wildfires. So I just want to say it's not necessarily the same kind of fire. So just to let everyone know that crews are up there at this time. They're saying just avoid the area and let them get their jobs done.
Now, the good news here, the blaze is in a spot that's pretty well removed from any homes or buildings, including NCAR, so no structures are threatened. It looks from this vantage point a lot closer to NCAR than it actually is, according to firefighters. Now, that area behind NCAR is extremely popular for hikers. Firefighters had to go up and down those trails, clearing them. They have completed that test at this point. Nobody is left on the trail. No injuries have been reported. They're now trying to figure out how to stay cool up there and try to figure out what started this fire. Guys?
That's so true. You think of all the hikers that are up there. And Evan, I was reading somewhere, because it's a breezy out there today and it's windy, but the wind doesn't seem to be, it's blowing in the right way for firefighters is what I was reading. Is that the case?
That's what it sounds like. The fire has only grown about half an acre in size over a couple of hours, so they seem to have a pretty good grasp on the size at the moment. But again, the terrain up there is really difficult to fight this fire. That's why we're seeing that relentless fight from the air, as well as crews hiking through that heat in full firefighter gear to get in there to fight the fire.
Can't imagine.